folks, it's Aileen of shabby.ie and Happy New Year! I'm here in store today and I'm doing a little bit of painting. I decided that the bench, when I got the shop repainted last year, the bench was in the patina green and it shouted a bit at the shop, so I've been meaning to paint it all year and I haven't had a chance. So I'm repainting it again. And I'm using my, you'll laugh, look at this, 100ml. I'm using my vintage chalk paint in deep pink because this is the colour that I have my sign in outside. So the shop front is blue and pink. So I decided I'm going to repaint the bench in the deep pink. And I haven't got these in 300ml. They come in 100 and 300, some of the colours, but this colour doesn't. So I had to open 100ml. But look how far I've gotten in 100 mils, look, of the vintage chalk paint. Have a look at this. This is pretty much the whole bench I have painted in it. The only bits I haven't got are the two sides, little bit there. Now I still have some in the tin. I've had to move I didn't paint it all in this brush, don't worry. I decanted most of it, but there's still some left in. I'm just going to dig in with my little brush just to make sure I get the last bit, and I'll just do any small bits in here in the middle. But I can't believe the coverage in the vintage chalk paint. I mean, I've always said it to you, I know, but it is absolutely incredible. So now my decision is going to be whether, because you know chalk paint has to be sealed. So my decision is whether to seal it with my high performance top coat, obviously from General Finishes, or whether to put it out as it is and let's see how well it wears. Now, all the milk paint that I've painted stuff outside in milk paint, I've never sealed it at all. Well, it doesn't need sealing, but you know, for outside use you should put something on, and I never have, and it's always been fantastic. So I'll see. The water does tend to gather a bit on the seat, so I might put a high performance, but I don't know. I might not as well. Let's see. So hi guys, if you're there, let me know. I see you have a few viewers. Give me a like and a love. Say hello, hello, hello. I also want to show you something else that I did yesterday. I'm putting back on the 4 doors on the bottom of the big dresser here beside me that holds my paint. I had taken the doors off. I'd never had time to do them because I did that dresser in quite a hurry. So here are the doors that are going back on the bottom, and they're in a bit of a state. I don't know if you can see this, but I mean, they're faded, they're scratched, they're just in terrible condition. But they're solid wood. They're solid wood pine door. Now you'll find a lot of furniture like this. And sometimes you don't want to paint it. Sometimes you just want to refresh the colour. You just want to refresh the stain, refresh the actual, the wood. So yesterday, I couldn't decide what I wanted to do. So yesterday I decided, well look, I'll have a play first and then I'll decide. So I scuff sanded this, which you know what a scuff sand is, don't you? Oh, we've gone through it enough. Scratch it all up. Took about 5 minutes, didn't take very long. Wiped it down with my methylated spirit and water mix, and then I mixed up a high performance top coat with a stain, 50-50. This is called refreshing, right? And literally in 2 minutes I did this one. Now that is one that I have refreshed and it's absolutely magnificent. Now I haven't put a high performance top coat on this because I can't decide whether I'm going to leave it as wood because the rest of the dresser is painted except for the shelf. I might. But I can't believe the difference in like 5-10 minutes work. And this is important, and I might give you, if you'd like a tutorial on this, give me a yes. Say yes, yes, yes. And I might do a tutorial on it later on. I might do a video on it, a live video, and show you so you can watch me as I do this. But it even feels so much better. But it'll feel even better by the time I show you. Hi Kerry. Hi Mary, how are you? Back to business. Oh yes, back to business, yes. And do you know what, lads? I'm absolutely delighted to get back. I was going a bit stir crazy at home. In fact, I want to have this conversation with you. It was really weird, right? Middle of November, I had to completely change around the shop, put all my Christmas decor in, which meant every single paint, all my brushes. Hi Geraldine, Anne-Marie, hi Anne-Marie. All my brushes, all my paint had to disappear, right? And by about 4 or 5 weeks later, I was whinging to you, do you remember? Normality's great. Hi Kerry. I was whinging to you that I wasn't getting into the Christmas spirit, do you remember? And I was saying I just don't feel Christmassy, and I actually felt quite down. And I am not a person that gets down, but I just, do you know, I was in bad form, I was snappy at home, and I couldn't really understand why. But now I understand why, because I hadn't picked up a paintbrush, I hadn't done anything for me in about 2 months. And that's my therapy. And I know a lot of you guys tell me the same, that it's your therapy, but some people go to the spa and have their massages, have their facials. Oh man, I'd love that myself, but I don't do that. What I do is I go away into my little shop or my craft room that I used to have at home, and I paint furniture or I do craft. Hi Barbara from Ochlo. Hi Barbara. And I missed that, and that affected my mental health. And I find I'm a much nicer person again when I can do a bit of painting. And I know, Kerry, you will agree with me, because you've told me, yes, that will do it the same. Snappy, yeah, snappy if not painting. I know your husband has told you the same, you know, back off down into your craft room, you know, because you're annoying the rest of us. So straight after Christmas I came in and I spent the full week de-Christmasing this shop. Now let me show you around. I've completely cleared out the centre of the shop. Completely. Look at this. So you walk in now and all the products are literally only around the side. The centre of the shop is just my work table. Oh, so I'm in here, I have the music on and I'm painting away, and I have to tell you, I'm as happy as a pig in. So let's get back to it. So I've showed you this. So if you're ever doing a small little project and you want these, they're absolutely fantastic. They're on the website. They're only about €5. I mean, they're so cheap. But I'm going to show you this afternoon maybe, or tomorrow, how to do that refreshing on the wood. Because remember, you don't want to paint everything. Some people, if you're doing commission work, people don't want everything painted. A lot of staining is coming in, staining along the top, staining the drawers, or just if it's a beautiful antique piece, particularly, it just needs refreshing. I'm going to show you, actually, I have a freestanding sewing machine at home, and the top of it, somebody must have put a big square wet something and it's taken all the stain off. So I have to try and fix that. So I'll put that into a video tutorial for you too. And stay tuned, lots to come in 2018. Now I'm back and feeling a bit better. Thanks for joining me today, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.